So as y'all know, we at the train station and Ghetto packed up that goofy Gojo, or should I say Fraud Joe. Haha.
Shut up.
Let me tell you something. Alright. Let me tell you something.
So he gets sealed, but we not here to talk about that. The art of jumping is crazy in JJK, cause Itadori and Megumi are really like Kobe and Shaq when it comes to this stuff. I mean, take Mahito and Hanami as a perfect example, cause they got straight cooked.
That's glazing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's glazing, bro.
Bro, they do not care if they fighting a toddler or anyone else, cause their hands are rated E for everyone, and especially for Gramps over here, cause he got done dirty this episode. So Itadori gets on the tower and he starts talking about Gojo is a fraud alert. So this old man starts talking about they probably can't come up here so easily. Like, oh nah, bro. Cause the second he says that, Itadori Mario hops into the air and uses his wire that's connected to his wrist and then sends bro right off the roof.
Me!
And then Itadori manages to save himself by jumping into a room. But yo, tell me why bro is posed like that. Like, you are not Spider-Man. So Gramps hits the floor and he somehow takes no fall damage. Like, tell me how bro is still standing after falling off a 50-story building. So then boys Itadori and Megumi start jumping and then give bro that 4-piece chicken combo with a biscuit on the side, no Sprite. Then Itadori gut punches Gramps and look at this angle, bro. Cause tell me why he got a whole ice cream cone on his head. That boy need to fire his barber ASAP. Now Gramps weaves Megumi's blade and then lands a cut on Itadori, and I know he's pissed cause he goes ham right here. So Itadori counters and then he gives him a gut punch with a side of knuckle sandwich, all from Megumi's frog to slam that man into the bridge, and I know he's hurting right now. But never mind, bro, cause I don't know what got this man standing after all these violations. Like, it must be them pills that them old people take. So old dude chin checks the crap out of Itadori and then he blocks the kick. Then Megumi comes in and hits bro right in the Maximus cranium, and then dude tanks it like he just hit a Somali person's forehead. So Gramps tries slicing up Megumi like he's playing Fruit Ninja, but then he starts weaving his attacks and then knocks the Sonic rings out of Gramps. So Megumi spawns rabbits to distract old man, but bro spawns in a whole elephant and comes rushing down at Gramps. And I don't know what universe bro is in, cause how did he just lift that hoe up like it was nothing? The last time I checked, an elephant weighs at least 6,000 pounds. Like, bro, his body gotta be made out of steel or something, cause how is this possible? So Itadori then throws a whole car at old dude, and then Megumi tries sliding, but it gets denied. Like, this old man must have all those defensive badges on Hall of Fame, cause how is he defending all these jumpings? So Itadori and Megumi said, you know what, I'm tired of messing around. Let's put this old man out of his misery. And they started doing what they're best at, which is jumping. But hold on. Before that, Gramps tells us about his special technique, which basically is that the stronger the attack he receives, the weaker it becomes. So you gotta hit him with one of those little attacks so it does more damage, if you know what I'm saying.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
So I initially thought that Megumi and Itadori hit this man with a Mortal Kombat finisher, but in reality, the Toad was the one that got this man in all this pain, got him sweating and all that. Megumi and Itadori start jumping old man, and they violated him so bad that I actually think Mappa might have took the term jumping too literal. Like, bro, they were out there playing ping pong with his head, and I low-key feel bad for him. But Itadori and Megumi did not care about the term respect your elders, cause they did the quite opposite of that. So then Gramps took that personal and activated Super Saiyan, all for Itadori to hit the meanest finishers of all time. Okay, so Itadori uses his 99 agility and teleports right in front of bro's face, with his face saying hello to him.
I'm not finished.
Nah, cause this is crazy, bro. He really waited 5 seconds and then hit the mannequin on him, and then he just sent bro to the gulag with that one punch. Like, look at his eyes, bro. I feel bad for him. Like, the animators really did their thing on this one, cause they got bro in multiple angles at the same time. So yeah, bro, that's basically it. So this old lady is like, oh nah, you should not be alive right now. Then Toji simply says the reason I got my body back is because I'm him. So Toji eventually one-taps it and then proceeds to violate this trash NPC that literally came out of nowhere. Okay, so Toji uses his teleportation and he instantly takes that mask off his face. Like, oh nah, look at his face. He has no clue what's about to come for him. Then Toji serves him with that knuckle sandwich and then he holds him up like one of those Disney Channel bullies, and I don't even know what this attack is called. But Toji is going crazy, cause watch this. This man hits him with that 50-piece combo and look how fast he's hitting him. Like, this man Toji really went into creative mode and drank a speed potion. I know my guy Gojo watching from the gulag after getting packed up by Ghetto like, oh nah, I'm finished. Like bro, he's definitely shivering in his sleep and having constant nightmares of Toji after what he just saw that man do to him. Alright, so I had to give y'all that little recap, but now we're here to talk about the real deal, which is episode 12 of JJK, so let's get into it. So Nobara pulls up on Shigemo and they get straight to action. Nobara uses her nails and chucks them at bro, but he really dodges them with ease and is like, oh nah, this ain't gonna work on me, gang. You better try something different. Nah, cause this man Shigemo really starts trolling, cause he weaves her hammer attacks with no hesitation, but then he just starts running away. Like bro, tell me why you ain't throw at least a couple jabs on her when you had the chance. Like the author of JJK really hates writing 1v1 fights, cause now he's about to get jumped real soon. Now I'm not gonna lie, as trash as this Shigemo dude is, he uses this crazy sword attack that got a whole hand attached to it, and then he launches it towards Nita and slices her ankles. And note that this is the only highlight of what bro does the entire fight, cause he's literal garbage. I'm talking worse than Sakura. Like this dude runs into the building and gives her that weak ass gut kick. And dog, don't even get me started, cause he really sends her a maximum of 5 feet away from that kick. Like you are trash. So Nobara's like, oh nah, I'm not finna let that slide. So she tries spinning the block for her and then sends those flying nails right at him again. And bro, he just deflects those joints onto the roof while he's smiling at the same time. Like bro, does she got any other moves other than using her hammer and nails? Like she's in the wrong show. Her ass should be in Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? So she detonates the roof thinking she did some, but look at this man Shigemo, like you are not in a TikTok edit, cause tell me why bro closed his eyes and started emoting. And yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro really did her dirty right here, cause he hit her with that mean jaw punch, and he hit her so hard that we got a replay of her jaw, like oh nah. Like this dude Shigemo was really a menace, cause he said, job finished? I don't think so. And then he proceeds to put 3 holes with his sword into her body, oh nah. Then Nobara comes in and tries hitting bro with her hammer. Like yo, I don't think she landed a single blow on Shigemo. Like just pack it up at this point, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so Shigemo's had enough bro, so he just folds her onto the ground like an omelet. And I know my man's ego is bursting through the roof. I'm talking Vegeta level, cause he thinks he did something by folding 260 overalls. But little does he know, this is about to be the worst day of his life after what Nanami is about to do to bro. And yo, this right here is one of the coldest entrances I've ever seen, cause Nanami really made them stop fighting just so we can put on his theme song.
I'm him.
Bro, the way Nanami pulled up looking this calm in his casual fit, I would have thought he came for a job interview. But oh nah bro, cause he's here for a complete different reason. Like what you're about to witness right now is one of the most brutal violations I've ever seen, cause it'll definitely go down in the history books. This man really wraps his tie around his hand like he's Rock Lee, and bro, when any anime character equips some type of clothing or drip on their body, just know they're not here to play around. So this man just walks up to Shigemo without any fear on his face, cause then he just slices Nanami, and look at his face bro, he is not phased at all. Nah, cause Shigemo really dealt 0 damage cause he hit him with that magic carp attack, and just by looking at him, I know he's about to cook up right here. So Shigemo tries karate kicking bro in the stomach, and again bro, that's not gonna work, cause you are not meant to fight bro, you should be doing a 9 to 5 flipping burgers or something. So Nanami starts getting tight cause he's like, so here's what's about to happen to you. You gonna tell me where the rest of your gang at, or I'm about to violate you, and you better choose wisely. Then Shigemo decides to play stupid and he's like, you know what, I don't know where they're at, and mid-sentence he gets the lights knocked out of him. Like he punched bro so hard he started doing those barrel rolls like when Donkey Kong throws them joints. So Shigemo really thinks he's slick and he tries running away from Nanami, but he's like, not today. So he decides to grab bro by his ponytail and then he asks him one more time before he completely cooks him, just like Gordon Ramsay be cooking on his shows, cause this is a complete violation.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Hey yo, I'm not gonna lie bro, you better tell me where they at or I'm about to rip this ponytail right off your head, gang. And yo, I'm not gonna lie, judging by Nanami's power, I thought bro would have at least learned a lesson or two, but nah, he still says, I don't know, how about you go and find them yourself? Then Nanami hits him with the coldest gut punch I've ever seen, cause he hits him so hard that the lights went off, and look at his eyes, like bro, he's a straight sellout. So Shigemo tries his last resort and uses his arm to sneak attack bro, but it does not work, not today, gang. And to finish it all off, Nanami grabs this man by his neck and is like, I told you I'm not playing around, Mr. Ponytail. And by the way, tell Gojo I said hello, cause I miss him. Then Nanami gives him that one-punch finisher and sends bro out the building and straight into the wall. Like, bro, he hit him so hard that he flew across the whole street. I'm dead. Nah, cause Nanami really charged up his special attack like Donkey Kong and then one-tapped him. Like, dog, this fight between Nanami and Shigema was the equivalent of LeBron James dunking on Jason Terry in NBA terms. Pulls up on his little bro, and not even 3 seconds go by, and look how fast Choso's face changes. Like, this man was on diabolical timing, cause the way that Yuji got cooked in this fight, it had me thinking that Gordon Ramsay was the one that wrote the script for this episode. And Choso had all rights to violate Yuji, cause he done packed up both of Choso's brothers, and he really said, I'm not finna let that slide, and he took it personally. So the fight starts off with Choso launching his piercing blood attack at Yuji, and this man barely blocks his beam. Nah, cause look at Yuji's face, he's like, I'm not gonna lie, I might be cooked here. That man Choso starts spamming his piercing blood like there's no tomorrow, while Yuji starts running away. So Yuji hits bro with that pump fake and fakes Choso out like he's LeBron, and then he starts running towards him and hits him with that left jab, all for Choso to eat that joint with ease. And Choso starts having memories of his two brothers, and he literally gets pissed right here. That boy Choso activates his piercing blood, but before he can do anything, Yuji throws that man onto the ground and then hits him with that punch, but then Choso weaves it and then tosses Yuji behind him. Alright, so then Yuji barely dodged Choso's piercing blood and then he fully covers him in it. Like, oh nah. Then Choso's like, oh yeah, it's free eats out here. And then he hits him with that Mike Tyson uppercut and crouches down, then trips him, but then he misses an attack. Then mid-fall, Choso grabs bro's hand, lifts him back up, and then smacks the dog crap out of his chest. Nah, this fight was really crazy because I could barely keep up with what was going on, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had to slow that whole down just so I could see what was happening. Nah, cause Choso was really trying to get back for his brothers, cause he pulls out his piercing blood again. So Yuji barely ducks and saves himself, and then he tries the same move twice. Like, bro, how do you expect that to work when it didn't work the first time, gang? Nah, cause my guy Yuji really gets caught off guard here, cause Choso starts blasting away at Yuji's back with his blood attacks. Then that boy Choso proceeds to cut Yuji's foot, and I know that one hurt, cause bro started yelling like a whole wimp.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
And while Yuji is literally fighting for his life, this man Mekamaru comes onto the Bluetooth speaker and starts talking about,
you and your brothers are trash. How about you stop using your blood manipulation and start throwing some hands, you coward?
Shut your lame ass up.
But yo, this is where the real action begins, cause Yuji and Choso take their fight to the bathroom, and the animation here is insane, cause MAPPA really had their employees working 70-hour shifts to animate this fight. Alright, so Yuji rushes Choso, and then he throws a projectile at him, but Choso's like, nah, get that weak stuff out of here. Then Yuji tries a karate kick on Choso, but he got those max defensive badges, and he blocks that joint, and then bro hits him right in the chest. Like, you are not Jaden Smith, Yuji. You gotta try something different, gang. Maybe a headbutt or something. I don't know. So Yuji and Choso start boxing and they go block for block until Choso swats that man into the stall like a housefly. Then Yuji gets up and tries to Superman punch Choso, but then he literally gets grabbed by the face and folded onto the ground. Like, oh nah bro, it's literally up for Yuji. And I could already tell at this point he had no chance of winning against his brother. Actually, hold on, scratch that. He's not his brother, cause at this point Yuji is Choso's little son. And you guys will find out when this fight ends, cause this was a complete violation. So Yuji gets back up and bro starts doing these backflips to recover like he's in the Olympics. Then Yuji and Choso start throwing all types of jabs, blocking each other's blows, and they go hit for hit. Until this man Yuji gets grabbed by his hoodie and then bites Choso's hand. Like, you're a freak, Yuji. And if you think about it, he's really a fraud because he has no hands, so he really resorts to biting him like a dog. Okay, then Yuji lands the coldest midair kick I've ever seen, but he really thought he did some here. Like, Choso really used his blood attack and pierced through Yuji's entire liver. Got that man looking like Swiss cheese up in here. So then they face off against each other, and then Choso throws a punch at him, but Yuji dodges that hoe, and then he does a backflip and then blocks every blow that Choso throws at him. Then Yuji and Choso both simultaneously throw a punch at each other, but then Yuji overpowers Choso's blow with his own. Like, Yuji really couldn't do anything, cause Choso all he does is spam his piercing blood, and then he hits him with it and give him that mean punch to the head right after. And I know y'all Yuji fans are crying right now, cause he's not beating the fraud allegations after this one. Alright, but then Yuji throws some at Choso and he's like, I'm out of here. And he hits him with that triple backflip and weaves, and then Mario hops into the air and kicks Choso, but then he counters it with ease. Then Chozo pulls out his blood blade to finish the job, but Yuji ain't having none of that, so he hits him with that mean double kick and sends Chozo to the other side of the bathroom. Like bro, Chozo literally starts going Super Saiyan right here, cause he uses his 99 agility and cuts Yuji in the eye. Like, oh nah bro, that's gotta hurt. Then after all this beating, Yuji has the audacity to hit the cleanest pose after dodging Chozo's blade. Like Chozo literally starts lil broing him and kicks him into the wall and then slices his stomach. Okay, now Yuji gets hit so hard that he gets the blood slapped out of him. And then Yuji grabs bro by his arm, all for Chozo to reverse slam him onto the roof. Like this man Chozo really smacked Yuji like Will Smith did to Chris Rock at the Oscars. Nah, cause this man Chozo is really a 99 overall with Hall of Fame badges. Cause even when Yuji grabs Chozo, it always ends up with Yuji getting violated somehow. Like bro, this ain't WWE, like how does this work? And Yuji is literally tired of this beating, so he gives Chozo brain damage with that kick, and then he launches him onto the wall like a soccer ball and gives him that mean gut punch. Wait, but hold on, did I just see that properly? Cause look at Yuji bro, Chozo literally just chopped off his entire shoulder. And if that's not enough to seal the deal, Chozo literally one-taps Yuji to the ground, and then he gets hit with that Mortal Kombat finisher. Like this man Chozo is really doing too much in this fight against each other. Cause you could have just let Yuji to suffer, but to finish him off shows that Chozo got crazy black Air Force energy. But this man Chozo was really out there spamming his blood manipulation the entire fight. Like that man Chozo really brought a knife to a fist fight. He wasn't playing fair at all. And look at Yuji, he's finished. Cause bro, he really got cooked by Chozo throughout this entire fight and it wasn't even close. So to end this all off, Sukuna starts talking to Yuji and he's like, "You are trash!" And he basically presses Yuji and asks, "How did you lose to your own little bro? You gotta get your get back." Alright, so the episode starts and we at the Shibuya train station and my man Gojo runs himself into some trouble cause he has to fight the special curses now. So Jogo and Hanami appear thinking that they're about to jump Gojo, but only later to find out the fact that Gojo is simply jump resistant and that he really can't be messed with. Like bro, this man Gojo really put up a triple-double against the curses the way he was cooking them. Like Gojo is actually an Avengers level threat cause they need Goku or some to come and stop Gojo. Like that's the only way. And Gojo, being the ultimate light skin, takes off his headband.
Sin City wasn't made for you.
And when an anime character takes off an accessory, just know that they're about to get to boxing and go crazy. My guy Gojo really showed no fear against these trash-ass curses, cause he starts talking about, "Hey yo, why don't you guys come and jump me? Are y'all ducking smoke? Cause I thought you were about the action." So after Gojo gaslights the two curses, this man literally walks up to Hanami and Jogo with his hands in his pockets.
Ow.
Like, oh nah, you already know he's about to go ham right here. Okay, so Jogo throws a right hook at Gojo, but he was having none of that, cause he blocks it by grabbing his arm, then makes him do a whole backflip mid-air.
Dude.
And oh nah bro, cause look at Jogo's face, he got this man sweating already, and it's not even a minute into the fight, and he knows he's finished. So Gojo flips him around, just so that he can rip off Jogo's arm, and then he just chops that thing off like it's a carrot. Then Hanami's like, "Oh nah, Jogo's getting cooked right now." So she comes in and then gets blocked. Then Gojo karate kicks the dog crap out of her and makes her do like 50 backflips mid-air. Like I know Hanami is mad dizzy right now cause Gojo gave her that Mr. Krabs treatment. And Gojo wasn't finished with Jogo yet cause then he just grabs him and then tosses bro like a whole cannon. And look at Jogo. Like there's no way you're telling me this minion build tag character was gonna do some damage to Gojo, cause you must be mistaken, and he got bro reconsidering his life decisions mid-air. So right after that happens, Jogo just hits the wall, and it's safe to say that his career is over after this episode. Cause bro, this man literally just starts doing the dash on Gojo and he said, "I'm out of there." But I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame him. Cause I would do the exact same thing if I was facing Gojo. Cause there's no way out of this one. Like that boy Jogo had a 0% chance of defeating Gojo. Cause he had his jumping badge on bras the entire fight. Alright, so now Hanami pulls out her only special attack. Like you are not Hashirama with that wood barrier. I don't know who taught you that weak ass curse technique. Like it must be this guy.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
So Hanami activates her technique, but little did she know that this decision would be the worst she's ever made. Cause look at how Gojo violates her. Like bro, are we in a horror movie right now? Cause tell me why Gojo made this face right here. Like bro, if someone pulled out their curse technique and gave me that look, best believe I'm out of there ASAP. And even this man Jogo starts warning Hanami about his Uno reverse domain amplification. Like even he knew it was over. So Gojo starts hopping around like he's Mario, and then he plants himself onto Hanami's shoulders, then proceeds to rip out her eyes. And she started fighting for her life right here, cause look at her. And if that violation isn't nasty enough for y'all, the author of JJK really said, here go two more for y'all. So Gojo activates Super Saiyan, and this man jump scares Hanami.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
And presses her against the wall with his cursed aura. And bro, the funny part is that he's laughing while doing this entire thing. Like he's really a menace to society, and this man needs to be stopped immediately, bro. So right before Hanami is about to get packed in a spliff, this man Jogo is on his last resort and tries distracting Gojo with his fire, but then he realizes, oh nah, it's too late. Hanami really about to die. She's a whole fraud. And this man Gojo literally makes Hanami disappear into thin air. Like I know Houdini would be mad proud watching this, cause how did he just delete her like that? Like my guy Gojo needs his controller taken away immediately, cause there's no way bro isn't hacking right now. Like he got those Max Hall of Fame badges, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Then as soon as Gojo says, yo, who's trying to get packed up next? This man Jogo hits the dash, and we get Gojo trying to catch him for 3 minutes straight on this goofy ass sequence. Alright, so Mahito pulls up and he said enough is enough, and he comes in with his backup and he releases his mutated humans that are about to feast on every human on the train station if Gojo doesn't stop them. And I'm not gonna lie bro, you gotta give props to him, cause now Gojo has the objective to kill the special grades and the mutations at the same time. Like bro, if it was me on that train station, I'm out of there as fast as the Flash, cause Mahito is really the head coach on the team, coming up with these plans like he's LeBron. But the thing is that Mahito must have forgot that Gojo was him, cause this was really a piece of cake for Gojo and he wasn't phased at all.
Light work, no reaction.
So to end this all off, Mahito's like, hey yo Gojo, you ain't gonna use your domain expansion cause you ain't built like that, gang. And then Gojo proceeds to pull out the craziest sequence I've ever seen, cause this man activates his domain expansion and goes on a Call of Duty kill streak and activates his UAV.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Then bro really kills all the mutations at the speed of light. I'm talking 1,000 of them dead in less than 300 seconds. Like that's crazy bro. So the episode starts off with Mei Mei pulling up to run the ones with the smallpox curse, and she wastes no time and gets straight to action. Like bro, the second she starts flying towards him while swinging her axe at him, she immediately gets put in a whole coffin. Bruh. Like oh nah bro. And then she basically starts explaining that this curse's domain power will kill you in 3 seconds if you don't get out right away. Like bro, if I was in that coffin, I would be out there looking like this. Cause what are those bald monsters looking at me for? Like that's mad scary. So Mei Mei is built different and she's not trying to get packed up by a weak ass curse. So she uses her axe to break the top and she gets out of there ASAP. So then Mei Mei gets her own brother to use him as a whole decoy while he distracts the curse. But I'm not gonna lie, this definitely was a smart plan, cause this kid starts going Super Saiyan and Mei Mei slices off his hands like she's playing Fruit Ninja out here. And then she turns her back on the curse thinking it was over the entire time until this man jump scares her. But Mei Mei is like, oh nah, you really thought I was free eats out here? Cause then she uses her bird to tear the curse entirely apart and ends up killing it. Like I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for that bird strike, she would be completely cooked right now. Alright, so since the job is done and the curse is dead, she ends up teleporting to the train station where Kenjaku's posted up. And I'm not gonna lie, Mei Mei is really about that action, cause she starts talking about, you trying to run the ones with me real quick? But the cameraman said, nope, your screen time is over for this episode. And he really said, screw the ones and let's get to the JJK jumpings. So we're at the train station with Nanami, who's coming off a whole triple-double performance alongside Maki and Nobito. And as soon as this cursed spirit is about to get to action, he realizes that Hanami got sent to the gulag, and then he starts tweaking out.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
Like this cursed spirit was really out there on a Call of Duty kill streak. Kills, tell me how bro is holding that many corpses in his body. Like bro, he's out there looking like John Wick right now. And I don't know what Mappa was cooking with this character design, cause he literally looks like a bootleg creature off of Ben 10. Alright, so the cursed spirit is like, you know what? I'm gonna try to drown everyone using my water. Like bro, what made you think this was gonna work? Like bro, you're an octopus for a reason. Couldn't you just try to inhale them like you did to the other corpses that you devoured? So Nanami comes in from the top and tries to sneak bro, and then he flings him downwards towards Maki, and then she tries attacking, but then she gets blocked with ease. And since it's a 3v1, the trio takes advantage of that, and so old dude comes up behind the cursed spirit and starts talking about,
Yo, we finna jump the ride, boy. You ready? Cause I promise you, there's no way out of this one, gang.
like, damn, Unc been smoking too much cigarettes, cause tell me why he sound like that. Bro's lungs are on 1 HP right now. Like, bro, this old man literally traps the octopus in this piece of glass, got him looking like Flat Stanley out here. like me personally, I wouldn't let a 70-year-old do that to me. So Nobito tosses him and throws an alley-oop to Nanami, all for him to block Nanami's sword with no effort.
Light work, no reaction.
Alright, so then everyone gets to jumping this octopus, but he then just instantly teleports into the air like he's in Minecraft creative mode. But old head was low-key cooking right here, cause look how dirty he does the octopus right here. Bro really says, here go two more for y'all, and gives him that mean two-piece combo and sends bro rolling onto the ground. And this man really thinks he's Goku and tries launching a Kamehameha, but then old dude catches him lacking, and this is where his cursed technique comes in clutch. Alright, so basically, this old man sees seconds divided into 24 separate frames so that he can view the trajectory for every single one of them. And the crazy part of his cursed technique is that if the opponent doesn't follow the path that the old man sees, they get frozen for a bit. So then the octopus gets frozen, and then the old dude gives him that mean punch and sends bro tumbling on the floor like a ragdoll. But then out of nowhere, the unexpected happens, cause bro, he literally puts everyone into a whole domain expansion. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't familiar with your game, Octopus, so I gotta give you props right there. Like, I know the whole trio even regrets stepping their foot into the train station, cause how are you failing a 1v3 against a random spirit? Like, this octopus really got everyone looking like a 60 overall right now. So the octopus starts feasting on Nanami, and the fish literally chomps on his entire body. Like, oh nah bro, if I was his teammate and I saw that, I'm out of there. And then the octopus took that punch personally from earlier, cause he jump scares old head and then he hits him with a jab. Then Maki, the 60 overall with no badges, tries sneaking the cursed spirit, but then she just gets violated like a whole soccer ball. Like, how are you that trash to the point where you can't even land a single hit on him? Like, you're out there looking like Sakura. Cause bro, this octopus was really the first cursed spirit to be completely immune to jumping. So old man got done the dirtiest way, cause he got his whole arm eaten by the fish. Like bro, this octopus was not playing around. And if 3 people wasn't enough to jump 1 person, they got 4 now. Cause Megami really pulls up and tries distracting him like it's gonna do some. But then Maki tries the same move twice and it somehow works, and then hits bro with that 2-piece combo and sends him flying into the water. Like, geez bro, she finally did something for once. So then the octopus tries packing up Megami, but Nanami gets on timing and slashes the entire shark in half. So to end it all off, Megami tries opening a hole into the domain's barrier, and everyone really thinks they're about to escape until this happens. Bro, this man Toji literally uses a Mario pipe to teleport through, and as soon as that happened, everyone was looking mad shook, cause they know something is about to go down next episode. But anyways, last week we had Toji teleport out of nowhere from his Mario pipe, and just by looking at his devious smile, I already knew something was finna go down. Alright, so Toji insta teleports to Maki, and he's like, yo shawty, pass me those nunchucks, I'm not playing around with you gang. And me personally, if I was Maki in that situation, I would hand over whatever bro asked me to hand him, and best believe I'm out of there ASAP. So this fake ass Ben 10 creature starts talking about, yo, you ready to get packed up, Toji? Just like I did to your friends last episode? And bro, that sentence right there was all Toji needed to hear before putting on his black Air Forces and getting to action on Dagon. So this dude pulls out a weird sea creature and launches it towards Toji, but look at his face. He's like, oh yeah, it's free eats out here. Bro, Toji is actually a dog, cause he obliterates it in less than 5 seconds and then gives bro that mean hit to the jaw. And then Toji starts using his nunchucks to his fullest ability and starts going crazy. Like bro, the way Toji was swinging them joints, I wouldn't be surprised if you took fighting lessons from Bruce Lee. And I'm not gonna lie, there was no way bro thought launching piranha fish would work on an Avengers level threat. Cause bro, Toji literally starts eating it mid-fight. Like at that point, I would hang up my jersey and retire. Cause Dagon, there's no way out of this one. And then Toji starts blocking all of Dagon's attacks with his 99 agility with no effort. Alright, so then Toji gut checks Dagon, all for him to get wrapped around by a whole serpent and taken underwater. Like, bro, if Dagon was a Pokemon, it would be Magikarp because of how weak his attacks are. Like, dog, we're not in Finding Nemo right now because those piranha fish are not effective at all, gang. So Toji really had enough of Dagon spamming his right bumper on his PS5 controller to use his piranha fish to attack him. So he really starts going crazy right here. Just watch. Bro, Toji is so fast that this dude only blinked twice and it was enough for him to get close to Dagon. Like, who even is Toji? This man is Sonic, Bruce Lee, and a certified Black Air Force member at the same time. This man Toji needs his controller taken away ASAP, cause he's got every cheat code activated right now like he's in GTA San Andreas. Alright, so Toji swings at Dagon and lands a clean blow to his right chin, got this man bleeding purple. Now that's tough. Then Dagon spams the same move again. But Toji's having none of that, so he rolls off Dagon's shoulder, and this right here is a brutal violation, cause watch. Bro, this man Toji literally took a page out of the WWE, cause he literally uses his 2 feet and then drop kicks the dog crap out of his cranium. Like, Toji really gave Dagon a nasty case of CTE from that. Like, I know bro is looking like SpongeBob right now. And bro, in this episode, Toji was really aiming to become the most menacing person on this earth. Like, this man Toji literally starts sharpening his pair of nunchucks like it's a whole knife.
Bruh.
Like, dog, this should be illegal. Cause what did Dagon even do to Toji for him to be making him this angry? I know for a fact my guy Toji has like 100 pair of Black Air Forces laying around in his crib right now. Alright, so Dagon hops into the air so he can buy himself some time to think of a new plan against Toji. But you already know what's about to happen next. You guessed it, cause bro, what is Jujutsu Kaisen without there being jumping involved in it? So old dude jumps on top and throws a lob to Toji, and then he literally puts a whole entire hole in his head with his nunchucks. Like, oh nah. And bro, to finish it all off, this man Toji hits Dagon with the nastiest 80-piece combo with no biscuit and Sprite on the side. Like, Toji starts going Super Saiyan on Dagon, and he violates him so bad that his domain expansion comes to an end, and so does he. And dog, the crazy part about this entire fight is the fact that Toji didn't say a single word while doing all of this. Like, bro, if that's not some next level Black Air Force activity, I don't know what is. Yo, I'm not gonna lie though, I'm literally about to call PETA right now for animal abuse, cause what did I just watch? Like, Toji needs to be found and locked up ASAP. Alright, so as soon as Toji dips the scene, this man Jogo pulls up and realizes that Dagon just got packed up. So Jogo pulls up on Maki and completely eviscerates her in 2 seconds flat. And then to end it all off, this man Jogo turns both Nanami and Nobito into complete dust from cooking them. Like, there's no way you're telling me that after all that Nanami did, he gets killed like this? Like, bro, he really got done dirty, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm just convinced at this point the author of JJK is just killing characters on purpose to make us piss, bro. But yo, I gotta give respect to Jogo, cause I was not familiar with your game at all. Cause bro, he really got in the lab after getting destroyed by Gojo, so I guess he upped his overall and spun the block. But dog, how do you let this 5'4" Mike Wazowski looking violate you like that, gang? So after that happens, we get the scene where Sukuna gets activated and Jogo feeds him at least 10 fingers. And Sukuna is such a menace that he literally chops off Jogo's arm in half. Alright, so Sukuna decides to cut Jogo's head, but he barely survives because he didn't take off all of it. So these two randoms are like, yo, if you kill Kenjaku, we'll give you another finger. And Sukuna is like, I'm not finna let anyone tell me what to do. So he just ends up headshotting her, and then one taps the other one as well. Like, bro, she literally got sliced like it was Fruit Ninja. Alright, so the fight starts off with Sukuna literally dropping off from the battle bus and appearing from the sky. And bro, not even 5 seconds have gone by and this man Sukuna starts laughing before the fight even begins. Like, oh nah. Like, once that happened, I knew it was over for Jogo. And bro, when I tell you Sukuna did Jogo dirty this fight, he did him very dirty. Cause just watch this. So Sukuna is like, if you can land a single hit on me, Jogo, I'll work under you. Now if I'm Jogo, I'm going ultra tryhard mode and trying everything in my power to land a single hit on Sukuna. Okay, so Sukuna gets right to action and speed blitzes Jogo, then dices both of his arms off like he's playing Fruit Ninja. And then Sukuna tosses a big rock at Jogo. I don't even know where he got that from. So then he just gets to blasting Sukuna. But bro, what made you think that was gonna work, gang? Then Sukuna does some Spider-Man parkour and jumps out the building. Bro, look at Sukuna. He got this man terrified just from smiling. Like, this dude is a straight up menace. So then they start boxing and Sukuna deletes Jogo's arm off for the second time this fight. And Sukuna really said, I'm not finished. Cause then he literally tosses Jogo so hard that he starts bouncing into 20 different places. So to end this insane combo off, Jogo gets his entire head crushed by a whole car. Like, oh nah, bro. And bro, me personally, I'm not taking that level of disrespect and letting someone lil bro me like that. Just saying.
Shut your lame ass up.
So Jogo gets real pissed off, so he gets right back up and starts launching all type of fire attacks at Sukuna. But bro, Jogo must have forgot who he was fighting, cause this dude literally weaves all his fire just by standing in the same place. Then Jogo proceeds to pull 2 buildings towards Sukuna and tries crushing him, but bro, these attacks do 0 damage, cause Jogo is mad weak, I'm not gonna lie. Sukuna is literally in an edit, cause tell me why bro is floating in the air like that, straight up disrespectfully emoting on Jogo like he's in Fortnite. Then Sukuna thinks he's the next Messi, and he jumps into the building and literally starts kicking around Jogo like he's a whole soccer ball. And ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to witness right here is one of the most craziest violations in history. So this dude Sukuna gives Jogo a power kick for good measures, and then mid-air he grabs Jogo's face. Then Sukuna thinks he's in Super Mario Smash Bros. Cause he launches Jogo's entire head through a 30-story building. Like, oh nah. Like, I know Jogo has the nastiest case of CTE right now. Got bro bleeding purple, looking like Patrick Star right now. And if y'all thought that would be enough to seal the deal and for Sukuna to leave Jogo alone, y'all are wrong. Cause bro, this dude Sukuna grabs Jogo by his hoodie and straight up starts bullying him. Is that all you got, Mike Kozowski from Timu? I know you can try harder, lil bro. Like right here, I low-key felt bad for Jogo, cause what did he even do to deserve all this? Sukuna got this man reconsidering his life, cause he looks mad flabbergasted, and if I was Jogo right now, I would literally quit and leave the lobby.
This guy is a complete monster.
Like, Sukuna must be the CEO of Black Air Forces, cause aren't y'all both curses? Like, this is literally friendly fire, this should be illegal. So Sukuna is such a menace that he pulls up on sorcerers just for more smoke. Hey, y'all better not move at all, or I'm finna boom all of y'all right here. And these people wanted no business with Sukuna, so they got out of there ASAP. Like at this point, Sukuna is just straight up terrorizing everyone and everything just for the fun of it. So Jogo drops a whole fire meteor on the city, and bro, he had no reason to do all that. Like, didn't he already try blasting fire at Sukuna earlier, but we know that didn't work at all. And this is where things really go down, cause Sukuna starts calling Jogo a loser for getting cooked by Gojo. Like bro, did Sukuna really think bro could actually defeat Gojo? So Sukuna is like, enough with the talk, let's have a firepower battle. So both sides start charging up their fire attacks and Sukuna pulls out a whole Rasengan. Like, tell me that's not clean, bro. And ho ho ho! Look at the animation! Mappa really went stupid while animating this fight, I'm not gonna lie. So to end off Jogo's career, this man gets put in a whole flashback with Hanami and Dagon, and his life flashes before his eyes. Then Sukuna pops out of nowhere and he's like, there's no way out of this one. You're done. So we transfer to real life and instantly, Sukuna turns Jogo into a whole crisp and eviscerates bro into flames. Like, this dude Jogo really might be the most unluckiest person I've ever seen. Like, bro really had to fight 2 of the strongest in JJK, Gojo and Sukuna. That's literally the equivalent of Muggsy Bogues versus Prime Michael Jordan. Alright, so now we get to the Toji and Megami fight, but honestly, I wouldn't even really call this a fight. Cause bro, Toji had Megami running for 5 minutes straight. Like, this dude activates his rabbit escape and starts hitting the dash. So then Megami starts throwing hands at Toji, but he just casually stands there and blocks every attack with ease. Then my guy Toji goes into creative mode and just one-taps every rabbit that he sees in sight. So then Megami gets out of there and gets hit with a mean 3-piece combo and throws bro against the car. Then Megami tries to sneak bro, but he's like, that's not gonna work, lil bro. So then he jumps out the building and gets to action. Megami tries slicing Toji, but then he weaves and then backs right off. So Toji starts talking about, yo, what's your name, bro?
My name is Fushiguro.
And as soon as Toji heard that he had the same last name as Megami, he's like, I'm out, y'all can catch me later. Well, at least I don't gotta pay child support taxes anymore. So then Toji literally murks himself just so that he can evade those taxes. So we start off with Megami summoning this weird creature and then it just slaps bro out of the way like a whole fly. And dog, Megami really thinks he's a Pokemon trainer, cause this thing looks exactly like Reshiram.
Whoa, what the hell?
I wanna be the very best space ass. So apparently, in order to save Megami's life, Sukuna has to kill the Shikigami, so he did not come here to play around. Alright, so Sukuna and this creature get right to action, and they both start off by blocking each other's blows. So then Mahagora tries slashing his blade at Sukuna, and then bro just comes in sideways and hits him with that mean two-piece combo, no biscuit on the side. Then they both hit each other at the same time, and it makes them go flying into opposite directions and crashing through the windows. And bro, Sukuna is so cold that he literally went to the theater and grabbed some popcorn in the middle of the fight. Like, oh nah bro, I would've gave up at this point, literally. So then Sukuna uses his finger to slice Mahagora's chest and deals a critical hit. Then Mahagora comes racing across the building and tosses Sukuna to the other side. And bro, Mahagora really thought stuff was sweet out here, cause Sukuna easily recovers with a majestic one-hand pose. Like, look at Sukuna's face right here. This man was really born for the sole purpose of running fades. So Mahagora flings himself off the building, but Sukuna uses his 99 agility to dodge his punch. And Sukuna must have thought he was in the Olympics for gymnastics, cause he pulls out that quadruple backflip. Alright, then Sukuna lands on Mahagora and gives him that mean flying kick to the face. So Mahagora gets pissed and he takes that personally, and he tries getting his get back, but then they both just exchange blows. Then Sukuna starts going Ultra Instinct, cause he literally denies every blow that Mahagora throws at him. Like, that boy Sukuna was out there looking like Goku, I'm not gonna lie. So then Sukuna proceeds to wrap Mahagora into cables and tosses him into the building. And yo, I don't even know how, but bro just pulls at least 50 cards out of his inventory and then throws them at Sukuna. So then Sukuna gets launched into the building and Mahagora pulls up on him. And this is where Sukuna is actually him, cause he starts violating Mahagora and gives him that Jogo treatment, literally. Then Mahagora tries getting his get back, but then Sukuna just breaks his blade with his mouth. Like bro, Sukuna is mad overpowered, cause how even you gave up at this point? Like, if I was Mahagora, I would be out of there. So then Sukuna blasts bro and then starts swinging onto the crane and hits him with that clean two-piece kick combo. And then Mahagora tries attacking Sukuna, but the whole reason bro's moving in the same place is cause he had a whole building attached on him. Like, this dude's a whole NPC. So then Sukuna gets hit, but he barely blocks it in time, and then he starts talking about, yo, is that cursed energy, bro? Like, I'm not gonna lie, Mahagora really had bro shook for a bit, cause he didn't even know he was built like that. And Mahagora is actually a fraud, cause this dude must have ran out of attacks, cause he literally starts chucking entire trains at Sukuna. Like, at this point, I don't know if the people that Sukuna fights are trash, or he's just built like that. So this is where Sukuna activates his takeover and starts going crazy, cause just by looking at his face, I knew it was over for Mahagora. So Sukuna activates his technique and literally chops Mahagora's entire body into minced meat. Like, Sukuna really gave bro that Frieza treatment that he got on Namek. Now that's tough! And you gotta give props to Mahagora right here, cause I thought he was cooked until this happened. So this dude comes back from the dead and his entire body is intact. Like, bro, how did you just do that, gang? And so Mahagora tries spinning the block for the 10th time this fight and launches a gigantic rock at Sukuna. And bro, you know it's raps when a villain starts chucking random items, cause it's their last resort. But bro, look at Sukuna. This dude was just casually chilling on the lamppost the entire time. Like, he wasn't phased at all when this happened, cause he started emoting and then just hits the dab like he's in Fortnite. So Mahagora gets launched and he starts drowning in the pool, like someone teach this man how to swim. And then Sukuna turns around and jump scares this dude and hits him once, all for bro to start tweaking out. But yo, peep this, cause the thing is that his attack dealt no damage to Mahagora, so then Sukuna realizes that his whole ability is to adapt to everything in the environment. Like, bro, look at Sukuna's face. This man is smiling the entire time. Like, he should be locked up in a dungeon and never come out again. So then Sukuna is like, alright bro, I'm the main character and it's time to pack this episode up. So he launches his domain expansion, and this is where things get crazy. And the thing about Sukuna's domain expansion is that it's different from others, and why is that, you may ask? Well, it's literally because Sukuna is built different, so his domain doesn't create a separate barrier and it takes over the whole city basically. So then Sukuna pulls out the same move to use on Jogo, and he uses his firepower to eviscerate him into dust. And bro, Sukuna is such a menace that he literally nukes the entire city for good measures just in case Mahagora somehow survived this. Like, dog, at this point I have no words for Sukuna. Like, all I gotta say is that this man needs to be stopped immediately. And who's gonna do it? That's the question. So to end it all off, Shigamo thinks he's about to get away, but Sukuna finally sends bro to the gulag. Like, I know all of y'all have been waiting for Shigamo to get packed up. And then Sukuna gets out of his body somehow, and Yuji falls to the ground and starts regretting all the Black Air Force activities that he committed. So then we transfer back to reality where Nanami and his half-alive body are literally fighting creatures. Like, bro, tell me how Nanami is still standing after Jogo literally turned this man into charcoal. And Mappa was cooking right here because they pulled out these insane piano beats. Like, I know Beethoven is mad proud right now, but bro, look at this frame right here. Someone give the Mappa animators a raise right now, cause look at that lighting on Nanami right there. Alright, so the scene continues normally, and Nanami proceeds to farm XP on these creatures until this happens. And oh nah bro, it's over for Nanami, cause the special grade himself, Mahito, pulls up for revenge. And bro, out of nowhere, this man Yuji just appears to the scene as well. Like, it's really about to go down, I'm not gonna lie. So my guy Nanami is about 5 seconds away from getting sent to Gojo, and what is Yuji doing, bro? He's just standing there waiting for him to die. Like, dog, this man Yuji is a complete disappointment, cause how you just gonna watch your own mans getting packed up? Like, me personally, if that was me right there, I would be out there looking like Bruce Lee and doing everything in my power to save Nanami, gang.
Shut your brain ass up.
Alright, so basically Mahito appears behind Nanami and starts talking about, yo, remember what you and Yuji did back to me in season 1? Y'all jumped me so badly that the entire show got renamed to Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, I mean, Mahito is right, so I don't blame him at all. Cause bro, he was out there getting cooked, and so he finally got his get back on Nanami. Bro, look at Nanami's face. Like, this man already accepted his fate. And shoot, I would have too, especially when half of my body is gone. Like, he knows it's over at this point. Alright, so Nanami is like, I'll let you boost your KD, little bro, so just pack me up already. Then Mahito proceeds to literally bursting Nanami's entire body apart like a whole balloon. And look at Mahito's face. He really enjoyed every second of torturing Nanami. Like, he took what Nanami did to him in season 1 personally. So as soon as Nanami gets sent to the gulag, this man Yuji starts acting mad shocked, as if he didn't just let his own mans die right in front of him. And then this dude Yuji starts going into rage mode after what Mahito just did to Nanami. Like, this dude starts having a whole meltdown like he's a 5-year-old. Like, I know the voice actor for Mahito was up in the booth going crazy for that line right there. Alright, so now the real action begins, and Yuji starts running towards Mahito so that they can finally settle their unfinished beef from season 1. And Yuji was not familiar with Mahito's game because he had that boy shook. So Mahito pulls out this weird creature and then sends Yuji flying, got bro rolling like a whole ragdoll. And then somehow Yuji barely recovers from Mahito's attack, but this only sets on Mahito for another blow. Like, dog, Mahito literally jump scares Yuji out of nowhere and uses his blade to slash Yuji's face. And this man Mahito is a menace to society, cause Yuji asks why he killed Nanami, and then bro just pulls out a devious smile.
What the hell, boy?
A man like this who has no remorse for his actions needs to be locked up immediately. Like, bro, where's the Shibuya police when you need them? Okay, so the fight continues and Yuji and Mahito start walking up to each other. So then Mahito releases his curse energy, but Yuji comes in flying out of nowhere and gives Mahito that mean flying kick to the face. And then Yuji kicks Mahito's barrier, but Mahito launches an attack at him, but Yuji luckily avoids it. Then Yuji comes in flying out of nowhere and tries giving Mahito another kick for the second time, but this man Mahito gets mad lucky because he uses his barrier to squish Yuji against the wall. Alright, so then Yuji gets out of Mahito's barrier and he starts blinking at Yuji through the trains. Then Yuji grabs this object and tosses it at Mahito, but bro just pulls out his double blades out of his inventory and slices right through it. And Yuji hops in the elevator and he's just like me for real. He's just trying to get out of there ASAP. But then Mahito disrupts the elevator. Yuji then tries throwing a jab at Mahito, but bro turns around and jump scares him and throws a punch but misses. And then Mahito just tries kissing Yuji. Like, what is bro doing? I thought this was a fight, gang. Like, dog, since when did Mahito become freaky? Like, you're weird, buddy. You're weird. You're weird. So Yuji was having none of Mahito's shenanigans, so he starts comboing Mahito with his clean jabs looking like Mike Tyson. But Mahito tries a counterattack on Yuji, but he fails somehow and then goes straight down. Like, bro, if you pay attention to that sequence right there, Mahito was really trying to go for the kill right there. And I'm not gonna lie, if that landed, it would have been raps for Yuji. So Yuji is hanging onto the rope fighting for his life, but he eventually gets out of the elevator somehow. And Yuji tries throwing a projectile at Mahito, but he easily gets out of the way and dodges it. So Mahito, using his 200 IQ strats, disguises himself as a transfigured human and then gives Yuji that mean knuckle sandwich. Like, that man Mahito really got his get back on Nanami and Yuji for what happened last season, cause he did not let that slide. And bro, Yuji is actually a fraud, cause without having Sukuna, or without having the ability to jump someone, he's completely useless. Alright, but moving on from that fight, Nobara ends up getting cooked completely by Mahito at the very end of this episode. But let's be real, nobody cares about that. So the scene starts off with Yuji pulling up on Mahito to get his get back for what he did to Nanami last episode. Like bro, 5 seconds haven't even gone by and my guy Yuji gets smacked by Mahito's tentacles and gets tossed to the ground. And hold on, am I seeing this correctly? Cause tell me why this dude's skin color is blue. Like he must have ate too much of that Taco Bell last night. So while Yuji is distracted by that zombie, my guy Mahito uses his 200 IQ and tries sneaking up on him, but then the cameraman just switches to Nobara. Like bro, I promise, we do not want to see this. I want to watch my guy Yuji get his revenge for Nanami. But anyways, Mahito has this insane technique where he can split his body into 2 versions of himself, which basically means that Nobara is fighting a cloned Mahito. And bro, tell me why Nobara thought she was in Bob the Builder, cause she literally pulls out her hammer and nails and then flings them towards Mahito, but then he just dodges that trash attack with 0 effort. Now Mahito uses his tentacles, or whatever you want to call them, and starts targeting them at Nobara, but then she starts running away. And the whole time I thought that Nobara was ducking her 1v1 with Mahito, but in reality she was posted up on the roof. So Nobara's trash ass finally lands an attack on Mahito, and just by looking at his face, this is exactly where he realized that he wanted to kill her. Nobara then tries spamming the same move twice, but you know Mahito, he always adapts to the situation. So Mahito blocks Nobara's nails and then proceeds to launch his arms at her, but then she luckily gets away. Mahito then tries command grabbing Nobara, but she weaves it and then pulls out the exact same move for the 4th time. Then Mahito pulls out that clean dash animation and dodges every single nail. Like he's too clean with it. And bro, when are you gonna realize that ain't gonna work? Like you need to start throwing some hands, Nobara. So Nobara tries a desperation attack, but then this man Mahito comes in rushing from behind and then tries biting her. Like, oh nah bro. Bro, this dude Mahito is mad zesty, cause first he was trying to kiss this dude Yuji, but now he's trying to eat Nobara. Like someone come arrest this guy. Mahito 445 out here. And apparently Mahito can shapeshift into anything, so then he proceeds to land a hit on Nobara and then puts a spike in her arm. Like I know that hurts. But then Mahito was trying to finish the job right then and there, cause he literally comes flying in with his claws and lands a fatal blow on Nobara. Like I don't know who this man thinks he is, you are not Wolverine. And bro, Nobara was not trying to take that level of disrespect, cause she uses her hairpin technique and obliterates him. So this is where things get crazy, cause the damage that Nobara landed on the clone transferred back to the real Mahito that Yuji was fighting. And this is where Yuji starts locking in, cause he activates JJK jumpings mode and starts comboing Mahito like crazy. Like bro, you cannot tell me with a straight face that this is Yuji and not some sort of demon taking over his body. This man Yuji pulls out every punch and kick technique that he knows and literally beats the dog crap out of Mahito. Yuji then connects with a fatal punch to the neck and then follows up with a mean punch straight to the head. Like I know Mahito has the nastiest case of CTE right now, cause Yuji literally took Nanami's deaths personally. And if you thought that was enough to end this insane combo from Yuji, bro really said, I'm not finished. Cause then he gives Mahito a clean right jab to the jaw, slams him against the wall, and then karate kicks Mahito straight into the wall. Like this dude Yuji kicked Mahito so violently that his entire face got discombobulated. Like Yuji really turned this man into Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story. Now that's stop! So then Yuji charges up his special attack and launches it right into Mahito's chest. Like Yuji hit this man so hard that his pupils disappeared. And bro, you don't gotta be an expert to tell the fact that Mahito has a severe case of brain damage right now. Like someone take this man to the ER immediately. And then Yuji must have remembered how hard he cried at Nanami's funeral, cause he makes Mahito into his personal punching bag and cooks him completely. Like I really thought I was watching a Mortal Kombat game by the way Yuji was violating Mahito with that 50-piece combo. I mean, you never know, Yuji might actually make an appearance in the next Mortal Kombat game, cause they really just be adding anyone nowadays. So we switch over to the other scene, and Mahito must have realized that if he kept fighting Nobara, he would have got sent to Gojo. And I'm not gonna lie, Mahito does do the most logical thing in this situation, which is to hit the dash. So Nobara is like, yo, why are you ducking this smoke? And then she just starts chasing after Mahito like it's gonna do something. Then Yuji tries landing the final blow on Mahito, but then this dude just scatters into a bunch of little minions. And this dude Mahito is actually a next level magician, cause he baits Yuji into getting distracted just so that he can escape to meet his clone. This man Mahito starts running towards his clone, and Nobara is just wondering what Yuji is doing here. But little did Nobara know that this was gonna be the worst day of her entire life, and y'all know what happens next. And the voice actor for Yuji was going crazy in the booth for this line right here. So of course Yuji told Nobara to run away from Mahito, but it was a little too late for that. Then Mahito runs up to Nobara and infects her with some sort of disease, and at this point, she knew she screwed up. So Yuji sneaks Mahito with a punch, but that literally did nothing, cause Nobara was still gonna die in the end. And we get a flashback of how Nobara and how she lived as a little kid, blah blah blah. I don't wanna hear it, bro. So eventually, after 15 minutes straight talking about her backstory, Nobara is like, I lived a good life, and proceeds to get exterminated. And bro, right after that happened, this man Yuji was watching over her body while being mad shook. Like, if you think about it, my guy Yuji has been going through it, watching both two of his close friends getting cooked by the same dude. All I gotta say is, Yuji must have something insane planned for next episode, cause I know he ain't about to go out like that. So we left off from last episode when Nobara got packed up by Mahito and got sent to Gojo. And from the looks of Yuji's face, he knew it was too late to grab Nobara's reboot card, so he was in utter shock. Bro, this man Yuji starts having the 1,000-yard stare like he just fought 10 world wars in a row. Now that's tough. So while Yuji is losing his mind, this man Mahito takes advantage of that and starts charging up a mean punch. Like Mahito was trying to kill Yuji before he even hit puberty. Now that's crazy. Then Mahito activates his Black Flash ability, and bro, you know it's about to be a fatal blow when they slow the entire thing down. So Mahito lands a mean jab and then sends Yuji bouncing off the ground, and then he grabs him with his tentacles and slams him against the wall. Like, come on Mahito, give my man Yuji a break. He's only like 15 years old, my guy. And at this moment, I knew Yuji was regretting the fact that he became a sorcerer, cause Mahito had this man fighting for his life. But the thing is, Mahito said he wasn't finished yet. So he grabbed Yuji and slams him against the wall again for the second time. Then Mahito thinks he's Karate Kid cause he gives Yuji that mean kick to the head. And I know Yuji has a severe case of CTE right now. Mahito then starts tossing and kicking Yuji around like he's his son or something. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key feel bad for Yuji cause he had to witness Nanami and Nobara's death in back-to-back episodes, and I really thought he was about to die right here. Like, this man Mahito has no remorse for Yuji cause he starts yelling and talking about how he doesn't care about how many humans he's killed. And the reason why Mahito is so pissed right now is the fact that Yuji and his friends killed Jogo, Hanami, and Dagon, so he was not trying to see any more special curses get sent to the grave. But anyways, Mahito pulls out his blade to kill Yuji, and ho ho ho! Look who pulls up to save the day! My guy Toto finally makes his return, and he pulled up with straight drip on his body. Like, look at him. And Mahito was still trying to confirm his kill, so he starts rushing at Yuji, and then Toto activates his cheat codes to save him. So Toto activates Boogie Woogie, and Mahito definitely wasn't familiar with Toto's game, cause he dodges both of his attacks. Then Toto gives Mahito a clean flying kick straight to the jaw, and Mahito's not slick, cause he tries smiling that off, but deep down inside, he knows he's about to get the JJK jumpings treatment. Yo Yuji, you better listen here carefully, cause this is what's about to happen. Me and you are about to jump Mahito so we can get her get back for Nanami and Nobara. And I know for a fact as soon as Yuji heard the word jumping come out of Toto's mouth, he was the happiest man on earth. Like, we all know Yuji is completely useless except for when Sukuna is activated or when he's about to jump somebody. So the fight starts and Mahito rushes Toto, but then he just majestically slides on the ground to dodge his attack. Then Toto counters with a clean kick to the stomach, and I know Mahito is on life support fighting for air right now. Mahito luckily recovers from that, and then he comes in with a kick of his own, but Toto blocks it with ease. So then Toto tries punching Mahito, but this man barely survives by entering a barrier. Alright, Mahito then jump scares Toto by trying to slice his head off, but you know Toto, he always has something up his sleeve. So right before Toto is about to get slashed by Mahito, he starts spamming claps and then gets hit with a clean backhand. And Mahito said enough is enough, so he summoned a whole tornado with his own hand. Like, bro, how's that even possible? Then Mahito tries using his tentacles to hit Todo, but he dodges it and then comes in with a right counter, all for Mahito to split his body apart. Like bro, I'm convinced that this man Mahito is a Pokemon, cause he can literally just evolve into whatever form he wants to. So Mahito tries catching Todo off guard, but he weaves it and teleports right behind him. And after Mahito's move failed, he knew he was about to get cooked by the Hanami special. Mahito tries a desperate attack on Todo, but he dodges it with zero effort. So then Yuji is like, "This is for you, Nanami," and then he pulls out a backflash and gives Mahito that mean knuckle sandwich. And you know it's about to get serious when Todo takes his shirt off. Whoa, hold on, that's not what I meant, guys. Alright, so Mahito comes rushing down with his two weapons and then smacks both Yuji and Todo with them. Mahito then swings at Todo, but he blocks the attack with his own elbows. Like, oh nah, bro. And bro, this is why Yuji and Todo are the best duo and quite literally the best at jumping people in anime. Alright, then Todo uses Boogie Woogie and Yuji comes right through his body and gives Mahito a double kick right to the stomach. Like dog, I'm not gonna lie, how is Mahito eating all of Yuji's attacks and just standing there as if nothing just happened? So then Yuji and Todo both jump into the air and this dude literally curls Yuji into a ball and launches him at Mahito. And then Yuji breaks the ground from all the impact and it results with him and Mahito both dropping down to a different area. Bro, let's not just slide past the fact that Todo literally tossed Yuji straight at Mahito like a whole cannonball. Like what type of jumping did I just witness? Cause I ain't never seen anything like that happen before. Bro, if you think about it, Jujutsu Kaisen really has some next level jumping techniques. Like, might as well call the show Jujutsu Kaisen at this point. So Mahito tries squishing Yuji with his arms, but he jumps up right in time before getting squashed like a grape. Then Todo gets to spamming Boogie Woogie, and they start jumping the living crap out of Mahito.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Fight back!
Like, they were really out there playing ping pong with Mahito's body. That's crazy, bro. Cause I would never allow that type of disrespect, I'm just saying. And Mahito said he wasn't trying to get embarrassed for any longer, so he activates Soul Multiplicity and summons his creatures. So Yuji and Todo both start getting chased by a monster that's transformed into a whole train, but then Todo just teleports them to safety. And Mahito wasn't giving up this easy, cause he targets Todo and starts launching blades at him while he starts running for his life. Todo then loses sight of Mahito, and I know he was sweating a little, cause that was a close call right there. So Mahito confronts Todo and transforms his two arms into sharp weapons and swings it at him, but then he just dodges it. Mahito chases Todo, but he jumps off the wall and goes for a kick, but he misses and then stops Mahito's blade somehow. And Todo should sign a contract with Barcelona, cause he kicks Mahito's head like a soccer ball and sends him flying. And this is where things get crazy, cause Todo starts charging up his backflash and the animators did their thing on this one, I'm not gonna lie. We get this frame where Todo is flying in the air for like 5 seconds before he gives Mahito that Bruce Lee special. And that attack right there triggered Mahito to start losing his mind, cause he starts taking all the creatures out of his body. So the scene ends with Mahito basically telling Yuji that he's screwed for next episode, cause he tells him to try harder. We all know that in the next episode that something crazy is about to go down. So the episode starts with Yuji and Todo pulling up on Mahito, but they get attacked by his tentacles right away. And then Yuji comes flying in to kick Mahito's head off, but little did he know this was all part of his entire plan. Like last episode, this man Mahito was getting obliterated by Todo's Boogie Woogie technique, so I think he finally learned his lesson. This man Mahito takes his own head off his body and then proceeds to turn into a snail.
Bruh.
Like bro, Mahito has to be a Pokemon, cause tell me why he can just turn into anything he wants on command. Like this dude is weird. So then Yuji and Todo get to jumping Mahito and give him that Jujutsu Kaisen special. Mahito then proceeds to rush Yuji, all for him to catch a knuckle sandwich. And Mahito said he was tired of getting 2v1'd, so he spawned a transfigured human to avoid getting jumped again. So then Mahito's creature throws a punch at Todo, but he weaves it and then gets hit with a mean backhand slap. Like right after he got slapped, Mahito realized that Todo underestimated his attack, so then Todo gets hit with a crazy punch to the stomach. This man got hit so hard he went flying through the entire building. Now that's tough. And Todo wasn't trying to take that level of disrespect, so he got right back up and grabbed the hanger off the ground. Like he almost gave me flashbacks of my childhood. Todo then throws it like a boomerang and then teleports right behind him and gives him a mean punch straight to the face. This man Todo really gave that creature a Hulk smash, cause all it took was one hit from Todo to kill him. So we finally get back to the main event, and this man Mahito is going crazy with his tentacles, destroying buildings and all that. But then Yuji pulls out his signature move and throws an item at Mahito's creature and instantly kills them. Like, this dude Yuji reminds me of those toxic Mario Kart players when they throw stuff at other people during the race. So then Yuji pulls out some next level parkour, then hops into the air and comes flying at Mahito, but then he suddenly gets command grabbed. So Mahito tosses Yuji to the other side of the fighting arena, and he had bro rolling on the ground. Like, I know that hurt. And the thing is, Mahito thought it was free eats cause he pulled up on Yuji right after, but my guy Toto appeared out of nowhere. And as soon as Mahito saw that Yuji and Toto were trying to jump him once again, this man takes a move right out of Gojo's playbook. Like, Mahito wants to be Gojo so bad cause this dude literally pulls out his domain expansion in 0.2 seconds. So Mahito infects Toto's arms, but then he just chops it off without any second thought. Like, oh nah. Mahito then hits Toto with a backflash, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this, I thought Toto was finished, but he somehow eats that punch like it was nothing. So right as Mahito starts running towards Toto, we get this random scene of Toto's imagination, and when I saw this, I'm like, oh yeah, the Mappa animators were cooking. Like, I really thought I was watching a different anime at this point. But I mean, it worked pretty well, I guess, so I can't complain at all. So we come back to reality and Toto switches places with Yuji and then hits Mahito with a backflash straight to the jaw. And after Toto used his last bit of cursed energy on his ability, this man Yuji was left on his own with Mahito. Like, we all know Yuji's biggest fear is to run the ones, cause he can't fight to save his life, except for when he's jumping somebody. But to that statement, I say, Yuji, I was not familiar with your game, cause just watch what Yuji does to this man. So Mahito transforms into a whole new person, but I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't even call that a person, cause what is that thing, bro? Like, if I'm Yuji in this situation and I saw Mahito in his perfect form, I'm skedaddling my way out of there before I get sent to Gojo. So Yuji and Mahito get to boxing and they both end up exchanging blows. Then Mahito pulls out a blade and slashes Yuji's arm and then he backs off instantly. My guy Yuji is on 10 HP cause he literally starts grabbing his arm like Vegeta. But the thing is, they call Yuji Mike Tyson for a reason, and you'll find out why. Like, Yuji starts going crazy cause I could barely even keep up with how fast they were fighting, bro. So Mahito ends up slicing Yuji, but he comes in and starts spamming punches at his body, but they're not even effective a single bit. Like, I really thought it was over for Yuji, cause Mahito started emoting on him mid-fight. Like, oh nah, bro. So then Mahito smacks Yuji with his tail and then grabs Yuji's entire face and slams him to the ground like a WWE wrestler. And somehow, someway, Yuji recovers from that attack. Like, bro, there's no way he doesn't have at least 20 broken bones by now. And the thing is, Yuji realizes that his normal attacks do no damage to Mahito, so he decides to charge up a backflash and go for the kill. Mahito tries disrupting Yuji, but he must have forgot the #1 rule in anime, which is to leave someone alone while they power up. So Yuji and Mahito both come flying in with their cursed energy, but they end up blocking each other once again. And I have no clue what Yuji did, but I think he slowed the time down so that he can throw another punch at Mahito. Like, I knew the plot armor kicked in when Toto appeared out of nowhere, bro. Cause how is he still standing? And Yuji must have remembered how dirty Mahito did Nanami and Nobara, cause he put everything into this one punch right here. So then Yuji hits Mahito with the craziest backflash I've ever seen and deals a critical hit on him, cause he had Mahito on all fours after that. Like, Yuji started trash talking Mahito, cause he said if he came back as another person, he would kill him as well. Just let me think for a bit. Since when did Yuji become evil? Cause at this point, I thought Yuji was the villain right here.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose.
This dude Yuji hurt Mahito's feelings so badly that he literally started crying, tearing up and everything. Like, oh nah, bro, this man's a straight bully. So we get this final scene where Mahito pictures himself running away from Yuji in the snow. Like, Mahito was really petrified of Yuji cause he was just standing there and watching Mahito hallucinate. So Yuji kicks Mahito one last time before the unexpected happens. This dude Geto pulls up to save Mahito's life. Like, come on, bro. There's no way Mahito should live after all that. My guy Yuji went through too much suffering for Mahito to not die right here. Like, get this dude off my screen already, bro. So the episode starts with Panda helping Kusakabe out of the rubble after how badly Sukuna destroyed the city. And Kusakabe realized how much of a menace Sukuna is, so he tells Panda that he's in favor of Yuji's execution.
Bruh.
Like, Gege, you are not slick. This man is really trying to get rid of all the good characters in the show. Cause let's be honest, nobody's trying to see Yuji get executed, bro. Even Panda's just sitting there like,
Shut your lame ass up.
So we switch over to Yuji from last episode and he's running toward Mahito to confirm his kill. But this man Kenjaku appears at the right time to save Mahito, is what I would say. But the complete opposite happens, bro. Just watch. So Kenjaku summons creatures from his hand and my guy Yuji tries leaping towards Kenjaku only to get wrapped around caterpillars. Like, oh nah. Look at Yuji's face. My guy is in pure shock because he realizes that Kenjaku did not come here to play around. So Yuji ends up falling through this hole, and the entire time this was an illusion because in reality he got knocked out by nothing. Like, this dude Kenjaku has overpowered abilities because this man literally put Yuji into a genjutsu like it was Naruto. So then Kenjaku starts waffling about his cursed spirit manipulation for like 5 minutes straight. Like, bro, I promise we do not care. Like, when I was watching this, I almost turned the episode off because you need to shut up, bro. So all of a sudden, this dude Mahito tries grabbing Kenjaku, and I don't know what he was trying to achieve right here. And Kenjaku finally does the job by turning Mahito into a ball and doing every JJK fan a favor. Guess what we smoking? We smoking that Mahito pack, because I've been waiting this moment for a long time, bro. So basically, Kenjaku tells us that by eating this ball right here, he unlocks a technique called Maximum Uzumaki, which is pretty much a cheat code. To sum it up, it absorbs all of the cursed spirits into a hole and then unleashes a powerful attack of cursed energy. And can we talk about how Kenjaku just devoured that ball without any difficulties? Like, this man is mad suspect, bro. So then the whole squad pulls up for smoke, but Kenjaku instantly senses their presence. This dude launches arrows at Kenjaku, but he just swiftly avoids them by moving side to side. And then right after, Kenjaku gets sniped, but he literally grabs the bullet by his bare hands.
Bruh.
Like, oh nah. So Kenjaku's just standing there like, y'all are trash. It's gonna take more than that to kill me. Y'all better start throwing hands or some. So then we get this backstory of Miwa and how she used to fight as a little kid. But long story short, she pulls up on Kenjaku to redeem herself. And she really thought she was the main character right here, cause she stood there for 10 seconds to use her new technique, only to get her blade broken in half.
Y'all are trash. Like, y'all are so trash. I want you to know that I'm talking to you.
Try.
I mean, I still gotta give her props for at least trying, but at this point, she knew she wasn't built for this, cause Kenjaku pulls out a whole monster on her. Like, this frame right here is the equivalent of Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby, cause she literally stood zero chance against Kenjaku. But then the unexpected happens, cause luckily Kusakabe comes in clutch and saves her from getting eaten by Kenjaku. And look at how my man is posted. Like, you are not in an edit, my guy, cause there's no reason for you to be standing like that. So Panda tells everyone that Ghetto has Gojo in the prison realm, but he doesn't know who's actually controlling the body. And Choso finally makes his return, but this time he's really angry, and you'll see why. My guy starts tweaking out, cause he realizes that the dude inside Kenjaku is the one that manipulated his own mother. Like, oh nah. Wait, but hold on, does that mean that Kenjaku is Choso's dad? I don't even know what's going on, y'all let me know. So Choso screams Noritoshi, and everyone around him is like, huh? Cause they have no clue who that is. Basically, Urahime says that if Noritoshi is the one inside of Geto's body, he's over 150 years old. Like, this dude used to be friends with Duke Dennis back in 1987. Now that's crazy. So Choso gets to action right away and he pulls out his blood manipulation. Choso then tries slicing Kenjaku with his piercing blood, but he dodges it somehow. And then Choso takes a move right out of Hashirama's playbook, cause he summons a wood platform right under him. Choso then uses his blood to break the wood apart, but Kenjaku immediately gets out the way before he gets sent to Gojo. My guy was standing on business, cause he tried sniping Kenjaku midair, but he flew out of there ASAP. Kenjaku then jump scares Choso with a creature, and hold on for a sec. The Mappa animators took a copy straight out of Mario with this one. So then Choso splits the entire thing apart, and this is where the action really starts. Choso sends piercing blood through the sky, but my guy Kenjaku avoids all of it. Like, bro, I can't let Choso slide. cause this dude has the worst accuracy I've ever seen. Dog, how do you use that much blood and still do no damage? Like, this man is really trash, cause it was the same case when he was fighting Yuji. Someone tell my guy Choso to download Aim Trainer, cause he needs it, bro. So Kenjaku knocks Choso out of the frame, but he uses his blood to go upwards. Like, you are not Superman, bro. Choso then launches a beam towards Kenjaku, but he dodges, throws it back at Choso, but he barely ducks in time. Choso then flies in with a punch, only to get his hand twisted behind his back. Like, oh nah, this is a violation. And this is probably the worst move I've ever seen, cause I think even Sakura can come up with something better than this. Choso tries a backwards piercing blood attack, only to get kneed in the face. And my guy Choso is cooked, cause he can't even see properly, but he gets kicked right to the stomach. Like, I'm sorry to say, Choso is officially a fraud, cause he didn't even land a single hit during this fight. That's just sad. So then the rest of the squad tried jumping Kenjaku, but Urime instantly freezes everyone. Like, how are y'all getting destroyed this badly? Where's Sukuna when you need him, bro? So then Choso tries escaping, but Urime was a second away from killing him, but then Yuji just comes out of nowhere to save him. Yuji is mad confused, cause he's like, why is this dude calling me his brother? Like, I don't know you, bro. And basically the episode ends with Yuji getting plot armor and getting saved once again. To sum it up, Choso is a W brother, cause he was boxing for his little brother, I'm not gonna lie.